Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're just joining us, a couple nights ago I checked into the Zakar off-road riding facility in Mojave, California to learn how to ride the Harley-Davidson Pan America off-road. I have very little experience off-road. This type of riding is new to me. The training that I received from the Zakar instructors helped me develop the skills needed for today's ride. A 150-mile ride through the mountainous terrain and the loose sand of the Mojave Desert. So join us for today's video. It's going to be an epic ride. The sun rises at Zakar, the Harley-Davidson Pan America training facility in Mojave, California. The Pan America sits right outside my sleeping quarters, filled up with fuel and ready for today's adventure. It's going to be a beautiful day in the Mojave Desert. All right, everybody, we're about to go. After completing yesterday's Pan America off-road training, my confidence in my ability to ride the Pan America off-road has drastically increased. It's going to be an awesome day today, guys. I can't wait. You're going to get some good video today. It's going to be a great day. We're out in California. We're riding the Pan America. Okay, we're getting on the main road now. Okay, I'm gonna switch it over to highway mode. There we go. No, forget that. I'm putting it in sport mode. Let's go. Okay guys, we're about to go on the Kelso Valley Trail. So we have a little ways on the pavement before we reach the trail. So right now it's in sport mode, but as soon as I reach the sand, I'm switching it to off-road mode. Back to the sand, baby. The sand is loosely packed and there's some sharp turns, and there's a down rider in one of the curves. Everyone's okay. The instructor stopped to help her get her bike back up. The trail switches from hard pack to deep pockets of sand in a matter of seconds. So I gotta keep my head up and pay attention to what I'm doing. I fell behind from the group of riders I was riding with, so let's catch up. All right guys, so we're on the trail, headed up this, wow, look at that. This is beautiful. Okay, washouts again, headed up this steep hill. I wish you could see behind me, but I can't take the time to look back there behind me. Gets a little loose right here. There's several Pan Americas behind me making their way up the hill. and it's a beautiful scene in a beautiful scenery. Wow, look, you can see the windmills from up here. We're above the windmills. A little bit powder right there, deeper sand. Windmills off in the distance. Beautiful day in Southern California. Finally going into third gear. I probably shouldn't have went into third yet. Let me go back down to second. There we go, second's better. Every part of this ride is so scenic that you want to pull off and take pictures. But the thing is, if you pull over and take pictures at all these overlooks, you'll never get through it. And we have 150 something miles to go. Okay, it's changing over to a little bit of concrete. Okay. Back to sand, and some deep sand right here. Whoa, keep it up. You stay on your pegs. Hope they're okay back there. Gotta get on and brake a little bit coming down the hill. Or we'll just let it engine brake. Yeah, we'll just let it engine brake. If you look ahead, you can see some more sand, kind of deep ruts here. Look at this view. Keep your eyes going where you need to go. When you see stuff like this, man, it's hard not to look around and enjoy all this. Okay, let me catch back up with them and stop looking around so much. A little bit more deeper sand here too. Slow it down, get around this curve. Use the technique that they taught me yesterday, and it works flawlessly. Deeper sand, stay to the left. This is my line. Get back to the left and climb. You hear that traction control kicking in over these washes? That means it's doing what it's supposed to do. It's keeping me moving forward. Look at that cactus. No, that's not a cactus. I don't know what that is. I think that's what they call a Joshua tree. Somebody put that in the comments below if you know what these things are. To the right. But they're prickly. I wouldn't want to run up against one of them. You see that on the right side? It's a lot of sand over there. Doesn't compare to the sand that was in the sand pit yesterday though. Climbing again. Oh, just like this. What is this? I'm gonna hit it. Jump. A lot of people back there. Look at that view out there, guys. That is amazing. I wish you could see how what the grade was. Like right now I'm going up, and on the GoPro you can't tell. It looks like we're riding flat, but we're going up, and this thing is climbing. I'm standing up, I'm on the foot pegs. That's the only way to really ride it. You sit down every now and then if you want to rest your legs, but sitting down in this sand, say it'll get you in trouble quickly. Anyone who said that this is not an adventure bike because Harley-Davidson made it, they need to get out and ride one of these, and I guarantee within the first 10 minutes they'll change their mind. Going up the hill now. Use this technique he told me yesterday. Take the inside, got my knee planted, there we go. Got some rocks, rear end's kicking up, stay loose underneath. Let the bike rock, don't fight it. Oh yeah, see, they're way back there. They're still coming over that hill way down there. I don't know if you can see that or not. Back in getting loose, then it straightens back up. All right, we're going around this, same technique. Get that bike leaned over. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, because I'll probably put it in 2 different videos, if you, I'm going to third gear now. If you don't know what I'm talking about, because this probably won't be included in that video, maybe I will, I don't know. If I do, it's going to be a long video. The way you lean is totally different than a street bike. I lean the motorcycle right, but I lean left with my knee in the tank. And then you also got to ride it loose. You can't be so rigid. You need some spring in your legs. Let the bike, if the bike's going to buck around, just go ahead and let it do what it does and just hold on. Great. And look at the windmills. That side, you don't want to be on that side. You can see this side is harder packed. It's getting a little loose right here as I'm looking at their trail. I'm staying in his line in front of me. He's choosing a good line. Looks like some rocks down here, just right across the road. Oh my goodness, look at this view. Look at this view. I'm going downhill, I'm riding in the sand, and if I want to, I'm not braking, but if I want to, all I have to do is hit the front brake. The brakes are linked. Yesterday's training, I leaned back, went down the hill, and hit the front brake, and that's where all your stopping power is. It worked great. Wow, this is, oh my God. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord, this is beautiful. Man, do I see a house over there? Who lives out here? I think that is a house over there. There's a fence, so has to be a fence for a reason. Somebody must be using that to keep in their cattle or keep people off their property. So there probably is a house. Okay, this is kind of thick sand. I'm so happy that I went and rode through the sand pit yesterday. Riding through that sand pit gave me the confidence to ride through thicker sand. If I wouldn't have rode through that sand pit, I would have, first of all, I would have rode home, flew home, and regretted that I didn't do it. And secondly, there's been some places where there's some thick sand here. And I know that I can. So if I just ride it like I know how to ride it, how I've been trained to ride this motorcycle, and do what I did, I can get through it. Okay, like this is the sand, more sand right here too. Now this is something you don't want to turn in this. You don't want to make a sharp turn in this right here. I can tell you that now. You don't want to tense up and get all rigid. Keep it loose. We're out here riding a Harley-Davidson in the desert. I said that they were crazy for making this motorcycle. I had to eat my words because this bike, this bike is an awesome motorcycle. And what it allows you to do is awesome. The adventures that you get to take with this motorcycle, the things that you get to see. I couldn't ride my street glide on this. I mean, maybe I could get so far, but I wouldn't want to ride my street glide on this. But this bike is made for this. When you're riding out here and seeing this stuff like this, you're seeing what others don't see. So we're at a stop. We're waiting for a couple people to catch up. It has been an awesome ride so far. It's beautiful. Look at the windmills out here. We're in the middle of nowhere. And sometimes nowhere is exactly where you want to be. I don't know where we're going. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The thing is, you have to live in the moment, and I'm enjoying every moment of this right here. Look at that. Let me give you a 360 of what's going on here. Look at this. All of this out here.
And all to ourselves.
So we switched over to road mode. We're on the pavement now. Looks like there's would be water down there, but there's not, because it's the desert. I mean, there's probably water in the desert, but not down there. It looks like where a river would be. There's somebody who lives way out there. That's crazy. This is fun. We're just flowing. Let me move this camera out of your way. This is fun. We're just flowing through a bunch of curvy roads. On the Pan America, it switched to sport mode. I guess we're getting closer to the main road. This is not it though. We're going to get off of this road back again off-road. About to take this dip into this turn here. This thing leaned over there. Look how green it is over here, and look how barren and sandy it is over there. I don't know what it is they're growing. Oh, there's cows over there. And there's water. California. I can't wait to come back here. This is my third time being in California. I drove my Gladiator one time, I rode the motorcycle one time, and I flew this time. The cross-country trip was the best. In the Gladiator and the and on the street glide. Because I could have made more out of this instead of only coming out here a couple days and flying all the way back to Tennessee. While I was out here, I'd like to have done more. Meet and greet, ride, you know, something. But Lord willing, I'll be back. All right, guys, so we're going to stop it right here, but there's more video coming soon. Make sure that you look out for the next video of this epic ride coming your way. Don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. Keep gliding, and as always, have a blessed day.